Uh, Good evening, everyone. On behalf of IIM Visakhapatnam, we welcome you all for this webinar where we will take some of the queries of the executive PhD participants. And today we have with us Professor Kaveri Krishnan, who is admission chair at IIM Visakhapatnam. We have Prasanna ji, who is taking care of all the process. She is AO at executive PhD office. So once again on behalf of IIM Visakhapatnam, I am welcoming you all. First of all, thank you very much for enrolling for this webinar and enrolling for the program if you have already enrolled. We always used to say that PhD is our brand ambassadors. They are taking the institution to the next height. First time we are opening our executive PhD. We have huge pressure from last 2-3 years to start our executive PhD. And executive PhD, we are following the government new education policy where they talk about that there must be a participation of professionals also or corporate also into the academia. To fulfill those objectives, we are planning to launch executive PhD program in management where we will take and we will get benefited. When I think we means academia will get benefited expertise from the you people. So you are having expertise of the work which we are doing. We are having expertise of research, concepts and theory. And this will be the marriage between two things. One is the concept and another is the practical thing. And definitely this synergy will go to the next level. So thank you very much for enrollment. What we will do, first I will explain about the program structure. That I will do. I will talk about IIM Visakhapatnam, about the program. Then Professor Kaveri Krishnan will talk about admission process criteria. And then we will open for Q&A. During Q&A, either you raise your hand and we will allow you to speak and we'll make you a panel member and you can ask the question, or you can put the question into the chat box. So you have both the option, either put the question into the chat box or you raise your hand, we will allow you to speak and you can ask the questions. Next slide, please. So first I will talk about IIM Visakhapatnam. We established in 2015 and we are the third generation IIM. Where when we are the institute of national importance, there are several credentials in the cap of IIM Visakhapatnam, and I always thank our faculty members and staff who work day in day out for the growth of this institution. I also the credit goes to our director, sir, Professor M. Chandrasekhar, who definitely is the path and torch bearer for this growth of the institutions. So we have some feathers that I will explain you in the success cap. So we recognized, we are the only IIM who recognized that the institutional research organization by DST, Government of India. We are the only IIM in India where we are having Dr. Ambedkar Chair Professorship. So we are very much into this inclusivity, social justice and empowerment, and we are having Ambedkar Chair Professorship. We'll also have two assistant professor and PhD scholar in this Ambedkar Chair Professorship under this Ambedkar Chair Professorship. We are one of the few business school and IIM in India who are the signatory of PRME, which is Principle of Responsible Management Education, which is the initiative of UN, where we talk about how we can create the effect for some of the social development we are looking for. We are having around 240 acres green campus. We are one of the few IIMs who are having Graph 5 rating. So we are net zero in energy, water and carbon footprint at our institutions. The institution is the head of all new generation IIMs in terms of NRF ranking. So when I'm talking about last year, we participated first time, we got 33rd rank, and we were again the first. Last year also we were on the 29th rank. So we had jump of 4 places in NRF ranking. On some of the parameters, we were better than the older IIMs and established IIMs too, and established business schools. So definitely we are progressing slowly but steadily. We are one of the few IIMs and business school who are having great place to work certification. So our work culture is definitely very good here in terms of working environment and the culture. When we talk about publication, our faculty are well published. So when we talk about, we are following ABDC ranking, category ranking. In that last year, our number was 1.43 publication. Currently we have 37 faculties and that will increase most probably 40 in the coming few months. So we got 1.43 publication as per ABDC category, because we don't only talk about quantity, we also talk about quality. So quality publication, we have 1.43 on an average publication is coming in. When we talk about executive excellence, that is the main objective is starting executive PhD. We are the institution where we have so many executive programs currently running. We are running at least 25 to 26 certification, online certification program. We have executive MBA, we have PGDGM program, we have EMBA, we have started new program called PGPMCI. We are doing program for World Bank, we are having program for Government of India, we are doing program for DOPT, we are doing program for HSL, then Shipyard Limited, then we are doing program for HPCL, IOCL, L&T. So lists are huge where we are into the executive education program, and we proudly said that when you talk about business schools, we are doing a significant portion of our revenue is coming from executive education program. So we are into it, we know how industry is working, and we always say with proud, when we are interacting with executive people, we are also learning something, that how they are doing it, and that learning we are particulating into the PGP education or our flagship program. So always both are getting benefit out of it. Now we'll come to the PhD, executive PhD program structure. So this program will be completed in 4 years, but you will get 2 years extra to complete it. So you should complete it in 4 years, but because of any reason, if you are not able to complete, you will get 2 more years to complete it. So the maximum duration will be 6 years, where 4 years is the generic duration, where 1 year will be the coursework, and another year you will do the research with the concerned faculty or your supervisor. So when we talk about, we understand that executive people are having the time crunch. Definitely they can't take leave and can't do the coursework, but definitely when we are doing PhD, we can't deny the importance of conceptual knowledge of the subject when you are doing the PhD. So we have created the balance out of it. So what we have planned, every executive PhD in first year, participant will come thrice at the institute, or there will be immersion either at institute or international immersion. So in every term, for example, our term is starting in July. For first 10 days, you will come to the institute and you will learn some of the subjects. So you will learn 3 subjects over there. 2 subjects per se. For example, you will take one core course in a specific course. So you will have to attend 40 hours of the classroom settings when you are coming for first 10 days. So on an average, 4 hours per day you have to spend. So first term, you will spend 10 days here and then you will go back. During this first term and second term, you will have course of independent study, where you will identify one of the faculty and you will do some of the project with them. Then again, second term, this will the international immersion, where you will go to some of the international institute. There you will spend 10 days, and again there will be 40 hours of classroom teaching. Then in third term, again you will come to IIM Visakhapatnam and you will spend 10 days and 40 hours of teaching. So total 60 hours of classroom teaching, 120 hours of classroom teaching will happen in first year, but you have to spend only 30 days in whole coursework program. After that, you are free to work with your tag chair. So after this coursework, your tag chair will be decided, thesis advisory committee will be decided, there will be a chair, and as per your convenience, you can talk to chair either online and offline. So after that, there is no compulsion to come to the institute. If your tax chair is saying that you must come and talk to them, then you can do, but that is not compulsion for executive PhD. So basically, when I am saying 30 days be required, and we need NOC before you are taking admission from your institute, this 10, and we will tell you the dates in advance. So whenever you are taking the admission, we'll give you the dates. These are the 10 days, these are the 10 days, these are the 10 days. So it's very easy for you to plan the things, and it's easy for you to take the NOC from your institutions. So that's how we have planned our coursework and then the PhD. After that, you will work for your guide with your guide, or we call it supervisor or tax chair, and then you will complete your PhD. These are the area of specialization we are providing currently: decision science, finance and accounting, information system, marketing, organization, OB and HR, and production and operation management. You can apply any of the 2 areas, and you will get admission if you are eligible in any of the 1 area after that. When come to program fee, we design that you have to complete in 4 years. Program fee you have to pay in 3 installments. So total program fee, if I'm saying it's 9.5 lakhs, fee is 10 lakh, where 50,000 is the refundable caution deposit. So total program fee is 9.5 lakhs, where in first year you will pay 5 lakhs, in second, that is the first installment, and then you have to pay 2.5 lakhs in the beginning of second year and 2.5 lakhs in the beginning of third year respectively. So till the 4 year you need not to pay anything. So in 4 year you have to pay 9.5 lakhs. To be very specific, if I am going and taking the numbers as finance people, so you have to be specific, you have to pay 9.5 lakhs in 3 installments for 4 years. But if you are not able to complete and you are taking 5th year and 6th year, so you have to pay us 50,000 per year after that. So if you are completing in 6 year, fee will be 10.5 lakh. If you are completing within 4 years, then your fee will be 9.5 lakhs. Then I am excluding this refundable caution deposit. When you come for immersion, institutional immersion, we are providing the accommodation on very nominal charges. So this will be very much nominal. So accommodation, inside accommodation you will get for your whenever you are coming for campus immersion. Other than other institution would, they are having so many of coursework, you have to spend 1 year or 6 months. We are doing only for 30 days. For international immersion, definitely you have to arrange your visa and you have your travel that you have to arrange, and there again accommodation will be a very nominal fee, and then there is no fee for tuition fee, but you will get a certificate from that institution that you have completed these coursework from that institution. So we'll get certificate for that too. So that's how we arranged our program. Next slide please. And now I can tell you that IIM Visakhapatnam might be a golden gate to enter the noble academic profession, because some of the people are excelling in their field now. You want to contribute to the society with the learning which you are having, and IIM Visakhapatnam could be a golden gate for you to noble academic profession or enhance your research and teaching. So objective is twofold. First, you will understand the research, and in your working you will use those research purpose. Second, you will contribute to the academia and society at large, that whatever understanding you are having, you will disseminate those knowledge to the larger society. This is all from my side of our program. I'd like to invite Professor Kaveri for the further admission process, and then we will take Q&A.
Thank you, Professor Ahmed. Very good evening to all of you. So let me just brief you about the admission process for executive PhD. So this year we have opened the admissions for 6 areas, and the eligibility criteria is the same. So a candidate with either a master's degree with at least 55% marks, or a professional qualification like CA, CS, ICWA with at least 50% marks, or even a BTech with at least 6.5 CGPA or equivalent are eligible to apply. And what we require is a minimum of 10 years of full-time work experience, either in a managerial, executive or professional roles post your graduation. So this should be completed as on 31st March 2024, and there is no upper age limit for the candidates, but this minimum 10 years of work experience is mandatory. So based on your application, so tomorrow is the last date for the application submission. Once we get all the applications, it will be sent to the respective areas, whether finance, decision science or OPHR, and the area faculty would be evaluating your SOPs, and based on that, if you are shortlisted, you would have a first level of interview which is at the area level, and this would be most likely tentatively to be scheduled in the first week of May. Preferably it will be a Saturday or Sunday, since most of you are working professionals. And then after the first level of interview, whoever we are shortlisted, they would be having a second level of interview again. So that will be conducted in offline mode at IIM Visakhapatnam towards the third week of May, again a Saturday or Sunday. So the final merit list will be calculated based on multiple parameters like your academic qualification, your relevant work experience, any professional accomplishments, your statement of purpose, and the interview scores. Yeah, so that's how the final merit list will be prepared. Yeah, so that's how the admission process is designed. If you have any questions, we would be happy to take it. Thank you.
Yeah, and this is a part-time PhD, but we are giving only PhD degree. So end of the day, you will get a PhD degree. In your degree, it will be written PhD rather than executive PhD. So your degree will be PhD degree from IIM Visakhapatnam and considered by all the institutions. It will consider as a PhD degree, and you will eligible to teach. You will eligible to do research in any of the institution if you want. So this will be the degree which you will get is the PhD degree. Yes. If you have any question, either you put into the chat box or you can raise your hand, we will let you know.
Is there any plan to introduce strategy as an area of specialization? Yeah. So this year, not possible. Yeah, maybe in subsequent years. Again, it is a decision by the respective area faculty, so we just leave it to them. Yes.
This year we are not offering in strategy. Down the line we might offer. So strategy this we are not offering. Next year possibility that we will.
So I think 2 questions are related to strategy.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So this year we will not be offering. Yes. So the first round interview is online? Yes, yes. The first round of interview is online. Yes.
So cost for staying at the IIM Visakhapatnam is very nominal. So you can say that if you are spent 20 days you are spent, so it will cost around 20,000 maximum, I can tell you, which is very much nominal for 20 days. So that will be very much nominal. Second, we can't say anything that would be the international cost, it depends on many things, but as per my experience that we are visiting to some of the countries, we have this key around 1 lakh will be there, around 1 lakh. So ticket charges are 50,000 or something, and then there are some costs involved with it. So about 1 lakh for international immersion. In any case, if you are not getting your visa and there are certain some problem is there are alternative course of action for the instead of international immersion. So that we have kept that as a, if you will go through the admission process also, we have kept that key if you are having some issue, because we know that down the line there someone might not get the visa, someone is having some work on that particular time or period, there will be some alternative course of action that area will decide. So your area will tell you that what will be the alternative course of action. They might you invite IIM Visakhapatnam to take the courses, or you have to attend some of the course online, or you have to do some projects. So that area will decide. So but there is some alternative available for international immersion if you want to, not if you are not able to attend that.
Executive PhD carries weight as full-time PhD.
Weightage are more or less same. So weightage we are giving the PhD degree. So there will no change in the degree which we are giving to PhD student and which we are giving to it. In the degree we are writing that this particular student or participant got PhD degree from IIM Visakhapatnam. So you will get the PhD degree because the rule by rule IIMs can give the degree of PhD, MBE. These are the only 2 degree we can give. So by rule you will get this, and weightage are same. You will get more weightage rather than fresher because you are having your own experience also, and we have seen recently that some of the good executive PhD students join academia and they are contributing better. So there definitely there is great chance.
Can we change the strategy? Area change? Right?
No, area change is not possible in this case because you have taken the, because in course of work duration you will take 3 generic courses and 3 area specific courses. So if you have learned area specific courses related to finance, if you want to change the area, you have to do the coursework again, those 3 courses, which is very much difficult in operationalization. That's why area change ke liye you have to take the coursework again, and it will be very difficult for you people as working. So either a strategy, you can think of marketing strategy, financial strategy, or you can think of operation strategy, because everywhere strategy is coming in, right? You know that if you are in marketing, you are doing some strategy. If you are in finance, you are having some strategy. If you are in operation, you are having certain strategy. So in most of the area strategy is coming in, but next year definitely we might come up with strategy area instead of PhD.
Any scholarships for women candidates? No.
Currently, no.
Currently, there are no scholarships from the institute side for women candidates. International immersion. So there are some questions related to
International immersion, we will select the and decide. It will be decided by IIM Visakhapatnam. For that, we need to sign the MOU. So we can't take you the institution where, because what happen if we'll left on the participants, every participant will tell another institution. So it will be difficult to operationalize it. So IIM Visakhapatnam will decide, and we will go together and to some of the institution, and that's how. So institution is decided by IIM Visakhapatnam.
Is this mandatory or optional?
It's mandatory, but if any of the reason, because of the medical ground, because of the non-availability of visa, and because of your some of the reason which is justifiable, then there will be some alternative course of action which area will be decided. So this is not alternative, this is mandatory, but yes, there are some alternate of it that I am suggesting, but you don't consider that alternative as the main is that when that's having some value also, right? When you are going outside, you are seeing what are their pedagogy, what are the method they are using, and always traveling to the different places are giving and adding some value into your professional career level as academic career. So it's better to know their culture, know their what other world is doing, what are the method they are doing, and sometimes it's just a great value addition to your learning journey.
So online interview comprise of subject matter expertise or on the SOP submitted? Yeah, so basically you could say it is a combination of both. So it will be an area level. So they would be actually check on your, based on your previous academic qualifications and your work experience, questions can be around that. And questions will definitely be based on your SOP as well. Yeah, so it could be on both levels. You should be prepared to answer the questions. Yeah. Minimum qualification, yes. So for minimum qualification, for details you can again check the website. But since you asked, there is a minimum master's degree with 55% marks, or if it's a professional qualification with 50%, or if it's a BTech with 6.5 CGPA, and minimum full-time 10 years of full-time work experience. Yes. For details, you could refer to our website. Yes. Research proposal is required at the time of first interview. Yeah, so SOP, yeah. So whatever you have written in your statement of proposal, so the questions would be mostly based on that. Yeah, so we are not
separate research proposal
is not required. We are not expecting a separate research proposal for the interview. During PhD, will I get opportunity to teach in IMB?
Definitely, you try to understand. We are providing our regular PhD also. We are providing them option to teach some of the session in the PhD program. Given the situation that most of the executive people are working, they have very much limited time. So we did not consider as the part of the program. But yes, if your tech chair is saying and seeing that you are expert enough, definitely you are most welcome to teach some of the session in our PGP or executive PGP program. So yes, that provision is not there, considering that you people are busy, your people are working, you will not get a time to do that. But if you are interested, your tax chair is interested, you with consultation of tax chair, this is quite possible. Yes.
What mode of class? So basically offline or
offline classes will be always offline. So 10 days you have to spend that time with Visakhapatnam in the first term, 10 days international second term, and 10 days this 30 days you must spend offline. Other thing will be online only, no need to come.
Number of vacancies in PhD, yeah, so we do not have any specific number in mind. So it depends on the number of applications, and basically the area will decide how many students.
If we find that all students are good, we will take all students. If we think that no one is good, we will not take anyone. So there is no specific number, depend what area is thinking, that suitability of the participant for this.
Yes. Is it possible to change the specialization? Yeah, so I think Professor Hamid has already answered that. Right now, we are not allowing to change
the specialization is not required, yes.
So I bring 14 years. No, I think this would, no, this would not affect.
And yeah, this will not affect.
This would not affect, yeah. So Gaurav, to answer your question, since you have 14 years of work experience, I'm assuming it's post the graduation, right? It won't affect the eligibility. Apart from immersions, how many days an average student comes to campus?
It's not mandatory. So you can work offline with consultation, your guide. Definitely you need to come when you will defend your thesis 1 day, when you will propose your thesis 2 day, and for taking your certificate 3 days. 3 days is mandatory. Other than that, depend on your supervisor or tax chair that how they want to interact with you. Some of the supervisors love, and now we have multiple option to connect the things online. So I don't think that people will call you again and again. So mandatory 3 days, one for proposal, one for the defense, and third for getting certificate. Other than that, it will be mostly offline or online.
Change the stream? No, right now we are not allowing changing the stream. This 10 days is calendar days, including Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, this is calendar day. This is calendar day, yes.
Freshers are eligible after MBA? No, freshers are not eligible for executive PhD. You can apply for the regular PhD in case you are interested in publication requirements to complete the program.
There is no any publication requirement for completion of the program. You have to submit the thesis, and after thesis getting over, this thesis will accepted by the examiner, and then you will get the degree. There is no any. Just can we take these people and then you can tell you.
Sure. Yeah, sure. Yes. Okay. Fine.
Just please let them in, and then we will take the questions.
Questions from the Q&A. Yeah.
Yes, Ram Mohanji, please. Yes, say Ram Mohanji, please. You can unmute yourself and ask the question. You can let other in. Ravi Shankar ji?
Sir, very good evening.
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah, okay. Sir, my doubt is your 10 years of experience, is it after masters or before that?
After
The
graduation.
eligibility?
Graduation, yeah.
No, after graduation or after masters? I mean to say postgraduate.
No, graduation.
Graduation.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your question. Next one, please. I can't read the name. It's written in Bangla. I am not able to read the Bangla. Sorry for that. Please ask the question. Yes, please. You are not audible. Let others. Anand Dwivedi ji.
First of all, thank you, Dr. Ahmed, Dr. Kaveri, and the other colleague. I missed the name. Two specific questions, sir, and to you, ma'am, also. Actually, I'm based in Abu Dhabi, and I have got extensive experience in AASB accreditation, and I have done courses in research methodology, qualitative and quantitative research. I have got international level, Scopus level, Q1, Q2 publication also. My first question is, I'm sure this PhD program will be having some course related to research methodology, whether qualitative, quantitative. I have got this, the courses done from a AACSB accredited institution. Will it be possible to have the credit transferred so that I'm, not repeating the courses which I've already done? And it's from a AACSB accredited institution. This is one.
And second question, what is your second question?
Second one will be for the ma'am. This will be related to my, actually, I am based in Abu Dhabi and I have given reference of two of my colleagues over here. One, a senior professor, and one, my line manager. He's also an assistant professor. So they are finding it difficult to do the reference. So one of my colleague, she has got the email, but she will be able to do it hopefully by tomorrow. But the other colleague, the professor, he has not received the reference email. So in such a situation, because my application will not be supported with two referees, what happens? Because Can I change the referee, or can you please arrange to resend the email so that I can pursue with the referee?
Yes, yeah. So my office staff is here, so he can actually resend the form once again, or else
Okay.
there is an option to change the reference form as well. Keshav, you want to add something?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Sir, hello, sir. I think you are in touch with Mr. Behra, sir, from the program office. Behra, sir already explained this to me,
Okay,
and second time I already sent an mail to the referee.
okay.
I just want you to check whether the email ID you are provided is correct or not, and
Mhm.
also please check with the referee. It might also go to the junk or spam folder sometimes. Uh,
If with one of the referees, it did land in the spam folder. It was blocked by the firewall. So after unblocking, the email was delivered. But for the other referee, this has not happened. So
uh,
appreciate if you can resend the email so that I can follow up, because tomorrow is the deadline.
sure, sir, sure.
Thank you so much, sir.
And
And
You
also,
can
sir,
change
could
this
you
also. You
also
can
please
change.
check the email ID you provided, whether it is correct or not?
it's anand_d9@yahoo.co.uk. I'm receiving all the email communications from the
Sir, I'm
institution.
sorry, not yours, sir. The referee email ID.
Yes, it's the correct one.
Okay, sir. Okay. I'll just update you, sir.
Great, sir. Thank you so much. And Amit sir and Miss Kaveri ma'am, please advise me on the possibility of credit transfer.
Second thing, you can change the referee also if you want. So if you are not getting this thing, then you can change the referee. That option is there. You can edit your referee and you can give the another referee also.
Okay,
If you are not getting again mail to that particular first referee. Second
great.
bit
Okay.
comes to that credit transfer. Try to understand, be appreciate and be respect all the credits that people are taking from different institutions. We are also now we are the member of ASCSB, and sooner than later we will get ASCSB
Yeah.
accreditation. But the
Mm-hmm.
only problem with the government of India is having certain rules. They are creating academic bank of credit, and the process is that you should get the credit transfer from only academic bank of credit. And I am very much sure that your university definitely will not the part of this academic bank of credit. And sometimes it's too complicated to match up the things. For
Yeah,
example, you have taken two credit course, we are doing three credit course, how you are defining credit, how we are defining credit, so it's very difficult to match two
I
courses at
understand.
different
I
institution.
understand. Yeah,
That's
I
why
see
we
your
are
point.
not doing credit transfer.
It's okay. It's perfectly fine. That should not be a major, decision-making criteria. And once I'm able to do my reference thing, certainly I will be able to submit my application. As of now, my application is not going through. That is my situation.
You
Sir, I just sent an mail to both the referees. Please check and get back me if they have not received it.
Okay, I will
You
do
can
it.
mail us. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
One more thing, sir, since you are from UAE, right? If I
Yes.
understand correctly, this campus immersion, you would be able to do it?
Yes, actually, we are having this 1 month paid research leave that is at my discretion to take a call in terms of on a continuous 30-day leave or in parts of 10 day each. Even the international immersion should not be a problem in my case, because I mean, visa can be arranged for any institution which you suggest. I think it is Ireland perhaps, or Norway.
so we need NSC from your side before admission. You
Yes.
will be available to attend this. That is
Uh,
the one.
Sorry, which document you need from my side?
You need NSC from your organization,
Okay.
no objection certificate from your organization. You will attend these 30 days during this one. That we required
I mean, at a later stage,
at the later
after
stage.
the
That
interview
will be
and
arranged for sure. That is the institutional policy, so that will be an automatic process.
okay.
That's great. I will arrange it. So by when exactly you would want me to submit this document? At the time
After
of interview?
No.
admission.
So basically, after interview, we will prepare a merit list, and if we are offering you admission, at that time we would send
Great.
exactly what all documents we would be.
Great. That can be arranged immediately. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next one is coming. Regis ji, please ask
Hello,
you.
sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, hello.
Okay, okay. Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. Sir, I had two small questions. One is, has there been any PhD qualified in the past in a timeline of 4 years? That was my first question. Has there been actually any somebody who has been able to manage that, huge course in 4 years time in past? And the other question is, sir, do you see, since I was a teacher at a college in Calcutta, St. Xavier's College, so do you see a teacher getting an executive PhD vis-a-vis a regular PhD? Is there a discrimination still in the education sector, or has that gone away? Has that bias gone away?
I'll give you the answer of both the question. First question, that PhD, so we are doing it first time, so we don't have the previous data and historical data for it. I can give you the regular PhD. So some of our regular PhD got in 4 years. So definitely, if regular PhD can do, then you have more maturity of understanding than our fresher people. So this very much doable, and most of the, when I'm seeing others, IM's detail or other BG school detail, and they are taking more or less 3 to 4 years to complete the PhD program. Second thing, when it comes to the, after introducing this new education policy, and then UGC also come up with they need professionals, they need corporate people, and they need external people to come into the academia. This barrier is more or less getting thinner and thinner day by day. Definitely there will be some difference. I can't deny that there will be no difference between regular PhD and executive PhD. They are spending their 5 years where you are working for some places, so their opportunity cost huge compared to you people. So definitely that difference all will be there, because they have spent their 5 years or 4 years, which is their opportunity cost, where they could work and they could get some experience. So we are not denying there will be difference, but this difference are getting thinner, depend and coming time, and whatever time will come, this difference will be thinner and thinner. And third and most important thing, it's always depend, PhD depend on you rather than most of the thing you did offline, online. Brand play important, but at the end of the day it boils down to that, what is your capability? How much, and that's our new education policy talks about the skills. It talks about that how much capability you are having to contribute to the society rather than what you credentials and what things you are having. So by saying that, these are the thing, but yes, there is some difference between executive PhD and regular PhD, because of the, which I have explained, they are spending their crucial and their opportunity.
Sir, I had a follow-up question. Sir, if at all after this PhD, if ever an opportunity comes for applying in IIM for teaching, do you see the regular PhD getting a preference, or we, can apply as professor in practice? Is that something that is a career option? How important is a
Professor of
career option?
practice is mostly
Hello? 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 Sir, I'm so sorry, sir. It just cut off in between. So
So
sorry, sir. Hello?
what I was saying, that definitely the executive PhD is mostly for professor of practice, but in
Okay.
regular post also, consider your situation. One fresh PhD having one publication in ABDCA category, you are having 5 publication in ABDCA category, and you have more credential. Definitely institute will prefer you rather than that. So it's always individual driven rather than you can't generalize. Some of the people are good in executive PhD. Some of the people are not doing anything in the, they are only getting this is their self-actualization need to get the PhD degree. They don't want to teach, they don't want to work. So this discrimination is always there in the both the places. So
Understood, sir.
that's how the
Thank you
thing.
so much, sir. That answers my question. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Very kind.
Samir Rakshit ji, you are not audible.
Audible, sir. Am I audible to you, sir?
Yeah, you are audible now.
Audible now, sir. Good evening.
Yes.
Good evening. Actually, my question is, as you know, I am pursuing your fintech courses.
Yes.
Basically, I am a postgraduate in commerce, and I did my professional course. I am fellow member of the ICMI, Institute of Cost and Management Accountants of India. I am in practice from last 20 years. Now I am approaching for this course. What are the eligibility of getting chances in your course?
Eligibility criteria is very much.
Keeping in view my academic qualification, professional qualifications, because I
So
have been
you
in
can
practice
mean,
for last 20 years.
yes. So Samir ji, that you are eligible to apply, then your selection depend on area, which area you are applying. So
That will let you know that I'll decide the area. I'm looking for in the finance area.
so then finance faculty will tell you that they are, because try to understand, we are looking for match. And always we are saying that this is that when you are wanted to do PhD, there is huge impact of your tax chair and supervisor. So your area should agree on it. So finance and accountancy area, you have first round of interview. If they see potential in you on the basis of your SOP and your previous experience which you are having,
Right.
definitely you will get in. So there is no any specific sort of thing that I can tell you that you will get in or not. Definitely your chances are high as you are having this great experience. But again, it depends on the area as a PhD chair and
No, I mean,
MBA.
you told me now the criteria is 50% marks for professionals and
Yeah,
just
so if
5 minutes ago.
if it is a professional qualification, it is at least 50%.
50% marks should be
Because,
that is eligibility
because,
criteria.
That's the basic
because
eligibility
in our cases, 50% marks is the minimum first for getting degree from ICMA. So 50% marks is there always.
So you don't have master because this is our option.
I did my post graduation from Calcutta and I'm the fellow member of the ICMI.
So
the
then your
minimum.
master degree will work, sir, Samir ji, not an issue.
Yeah, so master's degree, if you have 55%,
55%, then it's okay.
Yeah, apart from that, in ICMI as a professional, that is our passing marks is minimum 50%. So it
No,
is.
that is eligibility criteria. So try to understand, Samir ji, some people are not graduate, postgraduate, they are only ICWA, then 50% they must have. That is for the people who are not having postgraduate. In your case, it will not work.
it is any
Or
one or the above. So if you have a master's with 55, that will be okay.
If I don't have any masters, someone is below the 55% marks, but he has across the examination of ICMI. Is he eligible for that?
Then third condition is there, bachelor degree with 6.5 CGPA.
Bachelor degree is there. Then one of my friend asked me that. That's why I'm asking you. Then how to proceed, sir? Because tomorrow is the last day, as you told me.
So what I will do, I will share the link with you. You are attending our DFF program. I will share into the DFF group the link where you can apply. You can apply, and you see I will share the link also where you will get all the information about this executive PhD program. I'll share with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Now we'll take some questions from here, and because questions are increasing, and then we will come to people who want to understand something about the program from this chat box. Yes, we are taking some questions from chat box.
Yes. PhD is for industry folks. Any challenges you are anticipating? Strategy to do.
No, there will be no challenge. We know this process. So try to understand when we are launching this executive PhD program, we know that you are working, you know your technicality, and that's why we make it in such a way that there not be much knowledge. We are only conceptual knowledge we are giving you. So executive PhD some of the time and most of the time very easy, because our regular PhD are finding difficulty in identifying one good problem. In your case, you are seeing the problem day in, day out. So your problem statement is ready. Now we will help you to understand the process and to tell you the process. This is the systematic research process that you need to follow to solve a specific problem. So for you case in regular PhD program, I can tell you students are spending around 1 year to identify your problem. In your case, that 1 year your problem is there. You are seeing the problem day in, day out. And to discuss with your tech chair that I want to solve this problem, can you? So we will tell you the process that how with systematic process you can solve it. So I don't see any challenge in that case if you are talking about industry professionals.
Okay. So about postgraduate diploma, if it is again 2 years and you have minimum 55% marks, you are eligible to apply. Yes. I just wrote SOP. Is it okay for the selection process? Yeah. So basically, Mugunda Rajan, right? So the panel would be questioning you based on the content written in the SOP. So whatever format you have written, that's not what it matters. So if you feel like there is relevant content, you have that intent is there, so then that will not be a problem.
And in upfront, when you are coming for interview, upfront you say that I did not have any idea about how to write SOP. That's why I have written Q&A. That's my idea. So you can explain that also before interview. Yes.
Do we have classroom-based exam at the end of first year? That's for the
there will be no any classroom-based examination. What happened? For every term, so for example, you are coming for first term 10 days, examination will be there for that. And it's not examination, we call it evaluation. So it could be project presentation, it could be a term paper. So every faculty is having different evaluation. So for example, you are coming for term 1, 2 courses you are taking, you will have some evaluation component and you will get evaluated over there only. And then you will go for CIS. So there is no any end term examination sort of thing. There might be some people might take examination, some might people ask you to write some of the term paper, some might people ask you to give some assignment, that's on some projects. So the evaluation will be there term wise for all the courses.
I think basically about PhD comprehensive exam also after year 1.
So comprehensive exam is in such a manner, so whatever course you have attended during this 1 year, so you have attended 6 courses, so you will, the comprehensive examination which is a 2 pattern. One, you have to give some of the examination. In examination again, it depend on the area. They might ask you to give the interim examination of all the subject which you have learned, or they might ask you to present something on this topic. So it depends on the area how they are evaluating it. And after that there will be interview from the area side. So all faculty will be there. They will ask you some question related to the concept which you have learned. What are your understanding about this? So whatever you learn in only 1 year, they will ask some question related to that in form of one presentation or interim examination and viva. So these are the major component of your comprehensive exam.
So there is no maximum for each department. Again, it depends on the area and the quality of the applications we receive. Advantage of PhD degree over MBA. Yeah, so if you want to be in academia, teaching, yes.
PhD is mandatory.
Mandatory.
And these are two different streams. Here I want to go for research, MBA people are doing for corporate. So these are two different things. But depends on your objective.
Ashish, Rashtriya Ispat Nigam Limited.
Super.
Yeah, Ashish, to answer your question, we are not looking for any previous exposure in the research. But we are looking basically your past work experience, your professional accomplishments, and whether you have that research aptitude. So we would be teaching research methodology courses and concepts that will actually equip you to do the research. Yeah, so that will not be a constraint.
I said, rather than regular PhD, our objective here to how you can solve industry problem through research. So this is not hard and fast criteria that you have to write so many papers like regular PhD are doing. But yes, you should know the process. You write 1-2 paper. You understand the process, how through research you can solve some of the objective is that how you can solve your problem day in day out problem with the help of research. That is the major objective of this program rather than hardcore this literature and this paper writing.
Yes. If you can't attend the in-person session, how to compensate the same? I don't think. Right?
So no, both we are doing. You have to attend in-person session, and that's we are saying that try to understand arranging this campus, this learning is very difficult for you also, for institution also. You are coming for 10 days and we need NOC in the time of admission from your organization. You will dedicate your 30 days, at least when we are giving the degree, we should honor that degree. So 30 days you must have spent, and you should submit NOC from your organization where you are working, no objection certificate, that you will available for this specific date. Then only we will accept your offer and you will be able to get the admission.
Yeah, so this is mandatory when you actually send the offer. Yeah, during the time of registration, basically. Yes. Which location are considered normally? For example, which location is selected this year?
So for international immersion, we are in touch with Norway University of Agder. So that I can tell you upfront. If you are asking question related to immersion, international immersion, campus immersion definitely at Visakhapatnam.
Exam at the end of 3 coursework. Yeah, to qualify for thesis work, just as Professor Amit mentioned, you have to qualify for the comprehensive exam, which would be a presentation followed by a viva.
Viva, yes.
Can 2 people do PhD together, or it has to be only one person? Yeah, it is one person. How is the selection process done for interview? So again, the areas would be evaluating your application form and they will be shortlisting based on your past academic qualifications, experience, and majorly from the SOP you have submitted. Do we need employer's consent letter for international immersion and other campus visits? Yes, we would require NOC from your employer. How about the online offline interaction with faculty and cohort? Yeah, offline interaction would happen when you come here for the campus immersion, and once after the year one is over, once you form your thesis advisory committee, depending on their preference, you can have online or offline meetings.
So it depends on your area. Offline interaction, for definitely PhD is the single journey, so cohort interaction will be less. After course work, there will be less cohort interaction, but mostly you will interact with your tech chair and tech member.
Any tie-ups with financial institution for educational loans?
So we don't have tie, but I don't think you will get any difficulty in getting loan when you have offer letter from IIMs. So it will not be an issue at all. But we don't have any types. You go to any of the bank, we are vast experience saying that you will get the loan very easily.
That wouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Okay, you answered the question. Offline interview comprised of what? Yeah, so offline interview would be again a expert committee interview. They would be assessing the suitability of you to the program here at IIM Visakhapatnam at a broader level. Yeah, so the first one would be mostly technical, area level faculty would be involved. Second one would be an expert committee which would be assessing your suitability for the program. Why are you not accepting freshers? Because this is for executive PhD.
So sir, we have PhD, we are accepting.
So if you are a fresher, you can apply for the regular PhD. So this program is specifically for the professionals, working professionals who have some minimum years of work experience. Is there a process to apply as a visiting professor at IMV?
After PhD, yes. Before PhD, no. So that's a visiting professor, you can always apply. If you want to apply, you can apply because area will take a call on that.
Yes.
But after PhD, definitely your chances will be much more. Not only IIM Visakhapatnam, you can go to any of the IIMs, any of the B school as visiting professor.
Yeah. How many total seats are there? So there is no fixed or minimum or maximum intake. It depends on the area and the quality of the applications we receive. What is the duration of one term?
You have to attend 10 days, but total duration will be 4 months. So definitely term is the 4 months, 4 months, 4 months. So in 1 year, but classroom setting will be for 10 days each term.
So I think Anand Dwivedi had already answered question, right? Yeah. I thought of it. Fine. So hope SOP is not only the criteria of selection. No, we would be looking at multiple parameters like past academics, work experience, and then SOP. Yes. Yeah, 10 days is calendar days, including Saturday, Sunday. You can't share NOC. So will this work?
Is it required?
NOC is kind of a mandatory requirement. Yeah. So that.
Because what happened, we started the program, you say yes, and then we call for the interns, this campus immersion. You say that I can't come, my institute is not allowing. So try to understand operationally how difficult it is for the institution to arrange it. That's why we are looking for upfront. If you are available, then only we will run the program. Otherwise, and we are very liberal in this. I can tell you that most of the institutions are asking for 6 months or 1 year physically to come over there. We are very liberal in that front.
I think Reggie Sen has already asked the question. Is the PhD eligible to apply as professor as per UGC?
Yeah, you are able, because you will get the PhD degree, you are eligible to apply. Yes.
So I think postgraduate diploma is 2 years is eligible with the minimum 55% marks. How many seats? So there are no specific number of intake planned. It again depends on the quality of applications and the area. Candidate should have marketing experience to apply. Whether engineering experience will be okay. So experience, it is okay. It has to be on the managerial or executive role. That actually, whether engineering or marketing, that is not something that will not be a constraint for you to apply. I have given SOP on marketing. to do something in strategy.
So you can do on marketing strategy.
Marketing strategy. So right now there is no specific executive PhD open in a strategy area, but we do have in marketing area.
Yeah. So marketing strategy one area where you can work upon. We have this marketing strategy.
Regular PhD, what is the cutoff? Yeah, sorry, we don't have a specific cutoff. It just depends on, it is just only one of the acceptable test scores. So again, it will be evaluated based on multiple parameters. Publications.
Publication are not mandatory for executive PhD. You have to just write your thesis, and that should be at par, and that will examined by independent examiner. And if they say that you are eligible to get the PhD, you will get the PhD. There is no publication requirement for executive PhD.
I think this question we have already answered. Thesis part, what work to be done? Quantitative part.
So thesis will be, so what happened? Thesis like that you have identified the problem. So in thesis what we are writing, this was my problem statement. This was the literature review we did. This was the method which we applied. This was the problem we solved. This was the result. This is the finding, and this is the application. So it's like a paper, right? So it is the paper where you are identifying one problem and how you have solved the problem. So you have to write a story that this was the problem, how I got the problem, and how I have solved the problem. Be it qualitative, be it quantitative. It could be any of the method, depend on your area and the supervisor or tech chair, whatever they are suggesting to you.
First year subjects are fixed.
Yeah, subjects are fixed. So 3 subjects are fixed, which is core courses. 3 subject area will decide. So you can't select the courses. Courses are fixed, and that is related to your area of interest.
MPhil, do I need to do research methodology again?
Yeah, the courses are mandatory for all because transferring of the credit is a bit difficult right now. Down the line, we will see if academic bank of credit is coming into the full-fledged.
Do we share the recording?
Yeah, we are going for YouTube live, so you can go to YouTube of IIM Visakhapatnam official channel. All the recording will get over there.
Is it 30 days in 1 year?
30 days in 1 year, 10 days per term. Means I'm thinking 10 days in July, 10 days in September or October, 10 days in again Jan next year.
So you need to pass the first year course and a comprehensive exam to get into the second year. Yeah, to start the thesis work. Yeah. So to answer your question, Jay Prakash, you need to pass the coursework in the first year to start basically the thesis work. Yeah. Would there be round 2 of admissions? No, there will not be any round 2 of admissions. Thank you. Tomorrow is the last date. Yeah, Mugundarajan, yeah, so that is okay. Even if you don't know how to write the SOP, you can upfront tell to the panel. What matters is the content in the SOP. Online library facilities.
Yeah, you will get access to our library facility. That is definitely all databases you will get.
Yeah. Tentative month already worked out.
Yeah, during that, when you will get the offer letter, we will do the dates, not tentative months. Fixed date we will give you. These are the date where your campus immersion will happen. So we'll give you the fixed date when you will get your offer letter. These are the date for campus immersion 1, campus immersion 2, campus immersion 3. So you can plan it better.
Any funding can be done for real research?
Definitely, we are very lucrative in providing some of the funds and some of the incentive we are providing, but that is limited, and that depends that what you did, what is your proposal. So currently we don't have concrete answer for that, but yes, funds are available for some of the impact research.
Yeah, so I think postgraduate diploma I have already answered. Yeah, are we given equal opportunities for seminars within India or abroad?
Yeah, you will get it same. You can attend the conferences, you can attend the seminars. Yes. Definitely, yes.
Abroad exchange program possible?
Abroad exchange program, exchange. Try to understand. Exchange means how exchange will help you. It's very difficult to do exchange for executive people, right? Because their executive PhD is not happening sometimes. So rather than exchange, I can tell you that you will go for international immersion. And then that's how this internationalization happen, but exchange is not possible.
Executive PhD student from Vizag stay in campus.
We are doing it first time, so we don't have any student currently. But yes, you will be getting accommodation inside the campus when you are coming for campus immersion.
Sushanta Bala, I think the question is not clear, right? Question about research
He will
areas.
ask you. He has raised.
In
The,
the-
we
oh,
will
fine.
give you the
The
opportunity to
yeah.
ask. Just wait.
Okay. The dates, yeah, months for term 1, term 2, and term 3. That will be in the, if you are selected in the final offer letter, we will be providing that. Yeah. For next step, I submitted the application. Yeah. So then, as I've mentioned, the areas would be evaluating, and if you are shortlisted for the first round of interview, you would be getting a call sometime in the 3rd week of April. Yeah. UIMs provide FPM. At IMB, it's a PhD degree. Yes, it is.
Yeah, most now all the IIMs are providing PhD degree because after this equivalence coming in, IIM say that you will give PhD degree. Although some people are calling it FPM, but this is PhD degree only.
10 days start from Monday or any other day. Yeah, so those details I think we will
We
give.
will share in advance, so it might start from Saturday or it might start from depend on that where campus is available, faculties are available, and how the courses are going. Yes.
So most likely towards May end when we release the offers, these details you would be getting.
Yes.
Okay. Tag needed from institute and also industry. What are the guidelines?
So tag chair, you will decide tag chair. So you will after 1 year you will have opportunity to decide your tag chair, and tag chair with consultation with you will decide the tag member. So tag member can be the expert from outside the institution, inside the institution, and industry expert also. That is possible.
IGNO MBA accepted. Yeah, so it's basically from any other universities which are recognized by law, then
Yes,
we will consider that. Are we allowed to visit the campus during long holidays to meet our research guide?
If your guide is asking and he or she is not on holiday, you are most welcome.
By when will we get the interview confirmation? Yeah, so if you are selected for the first round of interview, most likely by 3rd week of April, you would be getting the call. Yeah. Postgraduate diploma, yes, you can consider it with provided you have the minimum marks. Tag, I think tag, thesis.
TAC is TSA, Thesis Advisory Committee we call about TAC.
I think this is first question, right? Is it over?
Yeah, it's going on. I think so. No, it's, you have to go down.
No, yeah.
Meanwhile, you can allow some of the person in house. Please allow someone to come inside. Please allow someone to come inside meanwhile.
Yeah, thanks. This is all done, right? Thanks.
Yes, Susanta ji.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Within time.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I work in sale, Vizag. I'm a general manager finance here. I come from engineering, MBA, CMA India, CMA America, law background, and also IT. So recently I have done quite a few IT courses, almost in all domains. And I was thinking to integrate my finance and the type of job profile that I'm doing here. It's a transport and shipping office that does the operations, logistics operations, and import-export related things of sale plants and related to sale plants. So I was thinking that one thing that is not, we didn't have any faculty in any IIM who could teach during our time anything related to export import. The faculties are typically not read in export import, and also getting visiting faculty was very difficult. So I was thinking here that probably not due to people not coming from export and import and enriching the management faculty, there is one scope for me that come here and do something, get the industry input. Though, of course, I am new to this sort of setup, but it gives a very good atmosphere to me to learn from my office also. Then I was thinking if it is possible to do a, PhD which integrates finance, operations management, and computing for like blockchain, because logistics is an area which is highly related to blockchain. So I thought it gives an area, because you are also from Vizag. So you also have an interest in the shipping industry, and you probably has the leading roles amongst all the IIMs to take care of the interest of the shipping industry and also teach the people of India about shipping. So I was thinking of a multidisciplinary PhD with more or less proportionate, more or less equal contribution from all the fields. So, like,
What you can do, you apply into 2 areas. So we have opened the field for the 2 areas. So you can select any of the 2 areas, be it operation and finance. What happen once you are getting in and if you are getting an offer, now your tag chair, whoever will you are the supervisor, will decide your committee. Tag, we call it thesis advisory committee or tag. There what you can do, one professor you can take from finance, one professor you can take from information system, one professor you can take from operation, and then you can do your PhD. So it's very much doable and possible. We are very much interested in multidisciplinary research, and that's how we are defining our thesis advisory committee. So it's possible during the PhD. Yes.
Another question was, sir, I am staying here alone. I am from Calcutta. My family is in Kolkata. Now, like if I am here getting into the campus and all, and can get in touch with other regular PhD, so I can shift from my place where I am staying to campus in case I am selected. Is that possible?
If you are free, you can come and interact with her. So you will be our student, right? You will be a part of IIM Visakhapatnam family. So definitely you can come anytime and you can visit
No,
us.
I'm not talking about that. I'm telling that a permanent seat like in hostel, like whatever you are giving to the students, because they are able to communicate with the other students and also have a that sort of atmosphere.
That is not possible, Susanta ji, because this by definition this we call executive PhD, and when we are saying executive PhD, you are working and during the work you are getting your degree. So it's not full-time program. For that you must apply for PhD. We are also having regular PhD. Then you will get those facility. But for that you have to leave the job. That is the limitation of regular PhD. But executive PhD we are not allowing inside of medicine.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the question.
Can I attend interview online? Yeah, so the first interview which happens on first week of May will be online. Yeah, so you can attend online. Can you also suggest thesis topic? That would be decided based on the TAC chair, TAC committee's advice. Yeah. Integrated courses from BITS Pilani. Yeah, so provided you get the minimum marks, then you can apply. I don't know, sorry, is there further questions?
You can introduce someone else inside. Gaurav ji, please ask your question.
Yeah, hi, Professor. Am I audible?
Yeah, very much audible.
Yeah, hi. So just 2 questions. So I actually put this question on the chat also, that NOC is required or not, considering that I got 14 years of experience, but for last definitely 3-4 months, I'm trying to set up my own business, so I cannot produce NOC. So this is one. And second, I opted for information system and marketing as the 2 options. So will there be 2 interviews or one panel will take, consider that, what is the, is one kind of qualifying for information system or marketing? So that's the second part.
Yeah, so to answer your second question, since you have applied for 2 areas, there will be 2 area level interviews online, which would be tentatively on the first week of May.
And ma'am, so you're saying that there would be 2 separate interviews, right?
Yes, so there would be 2 separate interviews.
You will shortlisted in one, and then you will get, so you will
Yeah,
have
so
to-
basically that depends again. See, now your application will be going to both the areas. So then the areas would evaluate your SOP. Accordingly, they might give certain marks, and if you are shortlisted, then you would be called.
Yes.
But yeah, if you are shortlisted by both areas, then you would have to attend the interviews by both areas.
Okay, got it. Right, ma'am. And for NOC, as I mentioned that, yeah.
Yeah. First question, when, for example, you have 14 years of experience, but currently you are not working. In that case, you have to give some of the statement. So you self-declared statement you have to get that I will be available during this time, because you are not working somewhere. So in that case, NSO is not required. You have to get the self-declaration statement. Get I am available for these dates where immersion will be, and that will work alternatively. Yes.
Definitely, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
PHLMG, please.
Audible?
Yeah, you are able.
Hey, good evening and good evening to professors. My question is very simple. The executive PhD program, which is totally keeping a working profession in mind. My question is, how is it equivalent for the full-time PhD program? Does we have a similar kind of weightage in the industry, or do we have something else? As per the norms, this much of credentials are required for the teaching credentials are required. That's one thing. Second, do we need to attend few campus courses also before starting our research work?
No, I don't think this is not required. So no need to attend some of the campus. I'm answering your second question. No requirement to attend some of the campus courses before enrolling into it. So once you will get the offer, after that we will release you the offer letter. There will be written you have to attend these courses during these times. So that you have to attend after getting the offer. Before that, it's not required at all. Definitely you can brush up your skills if you want by reading some of the research methodology book. That is your choice, but that is not mandatory. Second, when you are coming to the comparison between executive PhD and PhD, we will give you the PhD degree. So by the rule, when we talk about IM Act 2017, we can give only 2 degree, MBA degree and PhD degree. Whatever mode is there, mode is not affecting the name of the degree. But yes, industry is having certain apprehension in terms of, for example, industry will more like you, that you have your work experience also, and now you have PhD also. So PhD, the definition in India, PhD definition is talks about academia. Some of our, and recently one of my our PhD scholar joined this corporate world. She was not working for academia, but by definition, Indian people are thinking that PhD, when you want to go to an academia, then you have to do PhD. You do PhD, and industry is also welcoming PhD scholars, and you will have more advantage than the people who are doing regular PhD and fresher over there. But definitely try to understand one thing: when you are doing it online, you are not rigorously doing it both regular PhD doing. So definitely there will be some difference in understanding the research method and doing this paper thing and publication thing. But for me, these are two separate things. There are separate objective. There are separate objective and benefit of it. So if you will compare, it's comparing between banana and apple. That is my view.
So now the following questions on this, which you answer right now. Whatever the thesis we suppose if we're selected in the thesis, we are going to work it out. Does it really, matching with our the daily routine of the job, or you will be giving some different thesis according to our skill set? Because as I'm a working professional, I'm looking for a thesis which really matching with my job profile. So where I can, while working, I can put some extra effort to fulfill the purpose of your PhD. If you're giving me a different topic, then my effort putting into that particular thesis work will be go high. So this is what my question is.
We are not giving the topic to our PhD scholars. PhD scholars come with a problem statement. We help them into solve that problem. So you will have all the academic freedom to select your topic, but sometimes you try to understand. You think that this problem is should research, but as an academician, we have also some understanding that this problem is not the suffice enough to be researched. So that you have to understand, but more or less for us also as supervisor, it's easy when you are working on your area of interest. You are working, it's easy for you to collect the data, it's easy for you to do the research, it's easy for you to analyze the data. So we preferably give you the topic which is your area interest and you are doing day in, day out. But sometimes what you are doing, it's not the part of research, it can't be research sometime, right? So in that time, you might get some of the different topic, but mostly people are getting what they are doing, and we also prefer that for the benefit of you as well as for supervisor and institutions.
So voluntary, we can choose the problem statement.
You can choose the problem statement.
Yeah, the tag
Acha.
chair might basically give you advice or like redefine the scope of the problem and maybe refine the problem statement. So that's where the role of the tag comes in.
Now, do you have the like online journals like EBSCO and Emerald, all these things available in this, or we need to purchase it?
No. We have Emerald, we have Elsevier, we have EBSCO, we have JSTOR. So we have huge databases in terms of paper, and you will get the access of these databases for doing the PhD.
That's good. That's perfectly good. I'll put effort to clear this one now.
Thank you.
Thanks for answering my question. Thank you a lot.
Next one. Premchand ji. Yes.
Hello. Namaste. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah.
Namaste. I would like to know the first interview, is it based on the area of specialization in the PG or in the degree, or based on the SOP?
So it will be based on the area of specialization you have applied for, and there will be questions related to the SOP what you have submitted as well. Yeah, so it will be questions on your past academics, your current work experience, and based on the SOP as well. Yes.
So the problem is that what I am seeing, my exact area of research is not finding in your area of specialization. So if something which is matching, if I apply there, then if you are asking that specialization, I won't be able to answer. See, that is one of the things is that what I'm planning to do is something related to the operations research, but I'm not an expert in operations research. But if you are, what I'm planning to do is something of an operation strategy. And how can I address this situation? That's why I didn't apply. I even started applying it, but I find that specializations are not matching with my problem.
No, so when you are applying, I think you will be applying to productions and operations management area, right? If at all you are planning to apply.
That is actually like something which is not related to fully to production. But it is actually a strategy related to one policy or some policy which is implemented throughout the India. But it comes to at the final, it will come to as an institution. But in that, how it doesn't effectively working, that's my problem.
That's okay. I mean, you can apply to the area, and I'm sure in your SOP you would be writing, right, how this problem is important for you, or like what do you plan to do with this, etc. So the questions would mostly revolve around that in this case. And your current work role. Yeah.
And in operation, we have a course called operation strategy. So we have faculty who talks about operation strategy.
We do offer courses on operation strategy, etc. Yeah. So basically, the area faculty would be involved in the interview process. They would be asking related to that.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
S.A. Ram Mohan ji.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah. Very much audible.
Sir, good evening, sir. This is Ram Mohan. Actually, one question, sir. I think majority of the people already covered that one. While providing the PhD degree, I think you provide it's PhD, not executive PhD like that in the certificate, right, sir?
Yeah, you will get PhD degree. Yes, in your degree it will be
Second
written.
Second thing, sir, if we are alumni of IM Visakhapatnam, whether we did PGP or PGP DGM. Is there any course waiver? Some subjects?
There will be no course waiver because Ram Mohan ji, whatever you have learned, the pattern is very much different now. You have learned through this PGDGM objective because every program is having different program objective, right?
Yeah.
PhD have totally different program objective. Whatever you, if you learn research methodology also, here pattern will be very much different what you have learned at your place. That's why we are not giving course waiver because these two things are the objectives are very much different. So there will be no course waiver.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. That's all.
Shivaji.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Shivraman, sir. I work for Eurofin Corp. A small thing, sir, is that, sir, now I've applied for the finance area. Basically, I'm in structured finance the last 18 years. Now, the thing is that, sir, for NOC, can we post the offer, sir? Because now I'm with an employer. So that is not an issue, right, sir? Okay.
Yeah, that's not an issue.
NOC we would be asking once we give the offer, and by the time of registration you would have to give.
That is okay. That's okay. And ma'am, one small thing. I was actually in full-time FPM student in XLRA Jamshedpur about 18 years ago. Unfortunately, I couldn't complete it because of some family issues. Now, some certain exceptions also is not possible, ma'am, for coursework because I do a full-time work in a corporate finance here, and it's pretty rigorous. And can the area be considered on that front, or it's like strictly a no? Because I just heard another question on similar front. That's why I'm asking.
There is no exception because the things are changing.
Right.
What Lara is doing, we are doing very much different, and it's I think you did it 18 years before things changed.
18, 20 years, 2004, sir. Not an issue. Not an issue. Thank you. I truly appreciate it.
Dinesh Gupta ji, please.
Yes, sir, I am a company secretary having more than 30 years of experience. I want to ask whether how many times I have to come during the year to Visakhapatnam and for how long I have to stay here in the university?
So you will come to, there will be 3 times that you have to come to for campus immersion. 2 times I am Visakhapatnam and 1 is international immersion, 10 days each during the first year. After that, mandatorily you have to come 3 times. 1 when you are proposing your topic, 2nd when you are defending your topic, and 3rd when you are getting your degree. So 3 days after the coursework, that is mandatory. During the coursework, 30 days. You have to spend, where 20 days you will spend at IIM Visakhapatnam, 10 days you will go outside of the country.
Outside the country also. Okay. So that's fine. So guide can be at anywhere because I belong to the northern part of the country in Punjab. So guide I can have from Punjab or Chandigarh region also?
No, guide will be there. Guide, you are talking about guide?
Guide, yes.
Supervisor?
Supervisor, yes.
Supervisor will only from IIM Visakhapatnam.
No, but there's the guide also, na, who will basically guide me in preparing the thesis and also sort of.
They will be from IIM Visakhapatnam. They will be the faculty of IIM Visakhapatnam.
Okay. So my question is like, I want to do a research. Basically, it's a community project on family-owned businesses. So, so is there a proper discipline? It's a part of basically management course. So the guide would be available for this type of course and or
that we will decide during the interview, Dinesh ji. If we will think that we are not eligible to guide you, definitely.
No, that I'm not saying you're not eligible. So
no, area of interest I'm talking about. For example, our faculty area of interest is X. You want to do in Y. Then definitely we will say no to you because not that you don't have capability, but we don't have those expertise to guide you. So that's how this area interaction will happen because we will match your interest and our expertise, and that's how we will give you the offer letter. So it's not about the expertise; it's not about that area of expertise we are having or not.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Let him. Shivram ji.
Shivaram here. Am I audible?
Yeah, very much.
Yeah. So regarding this international immersion program, I think there is a great opportunity for all of us. So this is part of the mandatory initiative as part of the program, right? Or is it something? No.
Yeah, it's mandatory course.
And does the fee cover this program as well in terms of travel for the international immersion, or is it additional?
It's additional cost that you have to occur. That's why it will be the travel and visa you have to arrange, and there will be nominal fee for staying. There is no tuition fee, no certificate fee, because you will get some certificate also. Certification and teaching is free, but yes, travel and visa you have to arrange.
Okay. Just one more question I had. So for the panel interview that is expected somewhere around May. So is it expected that the candidates also present something on their area of research or a topic or something like that during the interview, or is there any expectation of that sort? So that
No, so there is no expectation that you have to make a presentation in terms of your research proposal, but there will be questions revolving around your SOP on what you have written in that. Yeah. So Ashish, there is a question. I may got selected for at least one of the area after interview. So again, we cannot say at this point in time. Maybe once the area do the shortlisting. If you are shortlisted, you will be getting an interview call. Yeah. I think Shivaram has already asked. Can I attend 10 days immersion in second and third coursework from IIM Amritsar? No, you have to come to IIM Visakhapatnam. Feasibility and capture math of my area of interest. So Richa Srivastava. So understanding feasibility and capture math of my area of interest.
What you can do, you can write a mail to either admission chair and PhD chair. So we have given the mail ID where you write your concern. We will get in touch with you both.
Yeah, yes. I think, yeah. There is which says current role, but not one which gives an NOC.
That will work. If you have a standard, later we are saying that it's education purpose you are going, that will work alternatively. Yeah, we don't have any prescribed format for NOC. Means we want you that you will be available for campus immersion. That is something that we are looking for. So down the line you will not face any problem. You are also not facing any problem when we are asking you to come here. That's it. The objective is that you should be available for that. Rajesh is the last one, I think.
I think here I don't see any other questions.
You just let Rajesh ji in, and then I think Rajesh ji, you can ask your question.
Hello.
Yes, Rajesh ji, please.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Sir, the thing is that I have just come across this executive PhD program, and I intend to join next year, not the current year. So, but I just want to have one few clarifications regarding this foreign immersion program. I'm already, as I'm already working in this government, so it's not be feasible for me to attend the foreign immersion programs. So, is there any alternate available for such kind of scenarios?
That has written in admission also.
Yes. The respective area would actually give an alternative arrangement, either in terms of campus immersion or in terms of project or anything. Yeah, so that can be considered.
Because we understand some of the government officials will not give visa to go outside. So we understand that, and that's why you will have some alternative course of action for this.
Okay. So for this program, should I have, it's mandatory that I should have a PG or like I am a BTech, sir. So I intend to do it in finance using this decision science, they're saying. So in that way, is it mandatory that I should have a PG, or with my own BTech, I can able to apply for this executive PhD?
Yeah, so BTech with at least 6.5 CGP or equivalent, you are eligible to apply.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So to answer your question, Sanjoy Mukherjee, results of first round of interview. Yeah, so basically we are planning a first round of interview first week of May. Immediately you would be, maybe the next week you will get the results, and then third week of May we are planning the face-to-face interview at IIM Visakhapatnam.
Thank you everyone for your questions, engagement, and is there any question over
No,
there?
no, I know. I think this is all. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your engagement. I really appreciate all the engagement from your side. It also gives us boost also that okay, in market people are having some enthuse about this PhD program, and we will try our best to be on your expectation. See you all for the interview if you have applied. If you did not apply, please apply.
Tomorrow is the last day for
date for the
application. So if you are facing some difficulty in application, there is an email ID given of PhD admissions. You can write. Yeah.
Thank you everyone
Thank you.
for your participation. See you. Thank you.
Thank you.